Welcome back to RE6 Mercenaries. We're getting into the good stuff. I'm gonna do another round with Helena just to show her other costume. Helena has some very nice costumes in this. This is like at the end of the game when she gets all tacked out. And she's, the thing about Helena is, what was I talking about? Anyway. Oh yeah, cool costume. She and Leon, like, the theme of their costumes kind of reverses. Leon's got casual, I guess because he was in the middle of like a party in the beginning of the game, and then he goes to a nice suit later, and she starts off in the nice suit and then goes to maybe not casual, but a little bit more like tacked out. She looks like she's ready to go to fucking Jurassic Park in this costume. It kind of bothers me how when they run, they don't look forward. They look at like enemies that are around them, even when they're behind. So like, her head is always off to the side when she's running. Unless you're really far away from enemies. You kind of have to look where you're running there, Helena. You're gonna bonk into something. Her hair looks pretty good too. It's longer than you would typically see in a lot of video games. Girls usually have short hair in games. She's got shoulder length hair. Well, I guess I got them all. No, I thought there was another one in there somewhere. This is a hard part. Right off the bat, you can drop the combo because these guys up here take forever to get to you. But I don't know, maybe you could mitigate that with a different path. I get kind of stuck doing the same path over and over. I feel like I have a decent route in this level. But it involves not getting all the time right off the bat. Just take a few rounds to the head there, no big deal. All in a day's work. Yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier when I said this game has pretty good physics. Suddenly, the game got more interesting. I will now purchase your video game. kind of wonder why they do that pointing animation so much. Is it just to stop from, like, the game being unfair? How many guys are running around with guns? They de-aggro quite a bit when you have your back to them. Oh shit, that's gonna blow me up. Whoops. For some reason I keep not paying attention to the action. Gotta get my head in the game. Lovely. That is a work of art right there. I don't care what they say. To capture the beauty of the human body takes talent. She makes a pretty good facial expression when she gets hurt too. I think it's basically the same as the one that she does when she taunts. That is one thing that I noticed about Resident Evil 4 Remake. Their facial expressions are like nothing. Like at the end of the match, the character is breathing heavily. I think if you did a good job, the character is breathing heavily and they're like, oh, whew, that was a tough fight. But their facial expression is just totally blank. All that effort they go in to do the real faces in those games, and they don't really have much animation. But that's just for Mercenaries. I know it's they put more effort into the story mode, but I can't imagine they magically have more facial expressions when playing the game in story mode. It would just be the cutscenes. It's not that I don't like that game. It's just kind of amazing that with all that new technology and they still, like, don't do things that they did in the older games. This one has a really cool thing where, like, when the enemies get closer, you can see their facial expression change. I notice it most on Chris's face. Like, when if they're just standing there, like, in their default position, they'll look relaxed, but then when the enemy gets closer, you can see them watching them. And then as the enemy gets closer and closer, they kind of have an expression of horror on their face, and then they wince when the enemy wings at them. Shit. Gotta hurry up and get out of here. Gonna drop the combo. Oh man, he wasn't up there. Well. I would have dropped it anyway here. I like the way you can roll through large groups of enemies like that. You do the roll dodge. And pushes enemies out of the way when they crowd around you. I like to get failed attempts at big combos on camera because it shows you like just how hard it is to put together those videos that you see people do of perfect combos. I can get the perfect combos, but I don't know how people get the insane scores that they do. There's a missing texture there. It's like I can't figure how I could possibly play the game more perfect than what I already do. But at a certain point, going for scores that high kind of takes the fun out of it. These idiots get stuck on this stage a lot. So do the grasshopper guys. They can get stuck jumping back and forth between spots. Kind of hard to see the laser sight on this level sometimes. I don't think I've ever had the chance to look at the figurines that are in this game. I used a save file thing just because I did not want to screw around with whatever it takes. I didn't want to have to replay the story again. Whatever it takes to unlock everything. Oh no, that's what it is. There's some really weird shit about unlocking the costumes in this. In the Switch version, they just give you all the costumes right off the bat. But this had some kind of, some stupid shit where you had to go to like their website or something, and basically it makes it so that it's almost impossible to get those costumes now. Like if you didn't do whatever it was you were supposed to do back when the game was new. One of the joys of the online era with games. You had to like get a certain amount of points or something by playing with friends. I don't remember what it was. But I said, fuck that. I did it on the Switch version. I don't need to do it again. I didn't even want to play the story again to unlock Ada. Man. Sometimes those exploding guys just do not want to blow up for you. Almost got me through the wall there. Nope. Not falling for that one. Coover-based shooter. I'm gonna take Coover. This is one of those things where, like, it really depends on, like, where you are in the game, how the experience is. Because if you just look at some of the areas for Leon and Helena, the game can look pretty disgusting, but if you play on this stage, the game looks alright. And I haven't even used... She's so good that a lot of the time, you don't even need to use her grenades. You can make it through a whole match without even using them. I haven't even used much shotgun ammo either. Ooh, got him midair. That was a good one. Alright, let's finish this one off good.
This is a waste of time.
That was a fun one. Helena on that stage is one of my favorite things to do in this game. Alright, that's it for that round, but I'll see you soon for more RE6 Mercenaries.